Hey there, it is Saturday, July 30th, and that means it's time for a big word games video. First of all, welcome to my new subscribers. I gained a whole lot this week. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. I'm going to briefly mention my Patreon. I have some bonus videos up there. I have a video of my cat attempting to climb up into our attic. I was not happy about that. I have an uncut solve of Wordle 2 days ago, I think it was. And what else we got? Some other goodies up there. You can join for as little as $1 a month, but if you have more than $1 a month to spare, at $5 a month, which is the Explorer tier, you also get access to my vlog, of which there are 2 at the moment, and you get priority consideration for word suggestions and things in the comments. So consider that a perk. I know most of you are patrons just to throw me a little support, and I can't express how much I appreciate that. Obviously, those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't and you meant to, make sure that subscribe button is pressed, and hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what games you like. Let me know how you did on the games I play, and you can leave me suggestions for Quordle starts. I like typically a set of themed words, any theme you want, anything that means something to you. It can be an album, a movie, a game, a sport, a craft, a book, a hobby, anything that is meaningful to you. Leave 3 words in the comments that are thematic in some way, and give me at least like 12 or 13 unique letters if possible. Obviously, the more unique letters, the better. And that's all I ask. For Wordle suggestions, I like to have a themed suggestion for the previous day's word. So, for example, 2 days ago, we had stomp and then anger. And then we had the answer was upset. So that actually was accidentally thematic, but it was very funny. So be creative. Other than that, I stream on Sunday afternoons. This weekend is my last weekend of school. After today or tomorrow, I am done with my master's degree, if you can believe it. I am like Kvelin over here. I took the big final exam last night. It was like, here are questions about everything you learned over the last whole program. That was kind of crazy. But that's done. We just have a couple of projects to turn in, and it's over, which is incredible. So I won't have to worry about homework for a little while. I probably have to take some more classes, but I won't worry about that right now. I will enjoy being done for a little while. And yeah, so I will be streaming tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Pacific, which is 5 p.m. Eastern, and what is it? 8? No. 9? I can't remember. I think it's 9 p.m. UTC. Is that right? Or 8? 7 hours. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 p.m. Sorry. I usually know these things. I will post an announcement in the Discord, and it will show the time in your time zone, so you don't have to guess. That's it. Let's play some games. Today we are going to play Quordle, Wordle Peaks, Xordle, Warmle, Symble, and we're going to try something new, Verticle. But we're going to start with Quordle. So here we go. All right, so for Quordle, I have a set of starting words from loyal viewer Kennyfa, who is always active on my streams and likes to send custom maps for us to do. So thank you, Kenny, for that. His set of starting words that he likes to use are Saleh, Group, and Windy. So he wanted me to try those. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Pretty good. What do we have here? Wow. That's a lot of vowels. Opium. Still only have an O on the top right over there. Sorry, there's a plane going by. I don't know if you can hear that. I live reasonably close to LAX, and so we get all the jets flying overhead a couple times a day. Normally it doesn't bother me. That one was especially loud. I don't know. Okay, we've got 3 letters on the bottom left, 3 letters on the bottom right. Okay, it doesn't end in Y. I'm thinking something Y, I, and, no, N is third. Cynic. Nice. Oh, good, we got another letter. There's 2 C's in that word, too. Clock? No. Chalk. Yep. Oh, good. Cord. Wow, Kenny, I'll have to say that's a pretty good set of words right there. Look how I got that pretty quickly. Very cool. That was a good one. The other day was really hard. I got at the last minute, like, just by luck, it was like a 50-50. All right, let's move on to Wordle Peaks, one of my favorites. Let's start with, let's take one from Quordle. That's a good one. Chalk isn't bad. Opium is better. Or we'll do opium. Why not? We'll start off with something cheerful. Oh, wow. All blues. Okay, so I'm going to explain this game. I've been doing shorts every so often, not daily. And sometimes I get comments like not understanding how the clues work. So I'll go over it very briefly. In this game, we are not given clues about the location of the word, of the letter in the word. We're given clues about the location of the letter in the alphabet. So in this case, the first letter of the word is earlier in the alphabet than O, second letter is earlier than P, third letter is earlier than I, and so forth. And then if you pick one that you need a letter that's later, it will be pointing up and it will be orange. So we're going to try, I like to go sort of split the difference. So maybe a G, E. I'm seeing, oh, gecko won't work because obviously O is higher than M. How about C then? Let's try CH. How about cheek? Okay, there you go. So you see the orange ones means the letter that I need now is between C and O. The letter here is between H and P. Here we still need to go lower. I don't think I picked a good set of letters there. How about flake? Oh, that was good. So obviously green means you have the right letter. So flash I'm seeing. There it is. Very nice. All right. So normally I do these in under a minute. Occasionally I do get a little stuck. But Vegeta keeps stats. So if you want to see my times, I've never lost. I typically get it in 3 or 4 guesses. And typically my third guess takes me the longest. So you can see those stats there, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go to Symble. And we'll use whatever that word was. What was it? Flash. That's not a bad start. All right. Flash. All right, so our job is to figure out what the symbols mean. One of them is gray, one of them is green, one of them is yellow. And rather than telling us about the letters in the word we guessed, it's telling us about the letters in the answer word. So this means either I have 4 correct letters, which is unlikely, although it could be flush, you never know. Or only the A is correct and it's in the right spot, or one of the other 4 letters is in the third spot, and I have to figure out which. So the way I usually test is I'm going to put the A in the middle, but use 4 unique letters otherwise so that there's no confusion about what the letters mean. So something like crate is good. You can see I'm not repeating any letters except the A, so whatever symbol I get there, I'll know whether it refers to the A or not. Oh, wow. So I think it's a CRA word, maybe crack? That was luck. That went pretty well. Okay, I'll take that. So there it is, crack. That was a bit of a quicker solve than I expected, but I'll take it. Okay, and now Xordle. So we're started off with the word paint, and Xordle is just like Wordle. The clues mean the same thing, except there are 2 words that we're guessing simultaneously, and we don't know which letters are in which word. We do know that the words never repeat letters. So the N is in one of the words, not both. And of course, there can be the same letter more than once in the same word. So what I usually do is collect more letters to start with. So let's do shore. That's pretty good. Now at the bottom, it tells you how many you've identified. I've identified 5 grays, 2 yellows, and 3 greens. And obviously we need probably at least 7 or 8 letters to make 2 words, sometimes even as many as 10. So 5 is not enough because it's 2 5-letter words. And we don't know if all 5 of these letters, well, clearly all 5 of these letters don't go in the same word or the word would be shine. But we don't know which letters go together yet. So I think I'm going to go for some more letters. And I'm going to try to place that I think. I'm thinking something like, what am I thinking something like? I said that very confidently and then completely, okay, IGH maybe? Well, there's no T. So maybe not. Oh, and I isn't third anyway. Let's try I second. In fact, let's try H and I in different spots. I almost want to do light, even though I know there's no T. I'm going to do it. Okay. So I did place the I. There is an L, and the H is not fourth. Okay. So let's see. Could be smile. Oh, no, it can't be. What am I doing? Still don't know what the other first letter is. Probably need more vowels. We still have U and Y. I'm going to try slunk. No. Okay. So where does the L go? Maybe at the end or right before the E would work. But now we're down to just the E and the I. And we do have a Y to use if we want to. Why wouldn't we want to? I'm almost thinking hilly? That's worth trying. Oh, yes. Okay, that was good. Okay, so once you get one of the words, it tells you so. And it eliminates those letters from the keyboard so you can see what you have left. So we have the S, E, and N, and we know they are placed. So we just need the 2 letters that go in between. So we have a word like that with letters we haven't used yet. Probably have to repeat the E. I don't think there's 4 consonants in a row. So something like scene. Oh, that's cute. Paint, hilly, scene. Sometimes they're thematic. I like that. Paint, hilly, scene. Very Bob Ross. Bob Ross Xordle today. Nice. Thanks, Keldor. That was really great. All right. Warmle. Another of Keldor's. Oh, we're started off with so that's probably from the Polish for you're getting warmer. No, it's a nonsense word. I always make a joke about where it comes from, and I never know if people think I'm serious. So then I always say, no, I'm just making a joke. And then I'm like, people probably know I'm joking. And anyway, I don't want to offend anybody because, you know, I'm not out to do that. I just think it's funny. So Warmle is similar to Wordle Peaks in that we're given clues about the location of the letter in the alphabet, but the difference is we are told whether the letter we need is within 3 of the letter that we've guessed. So in this case, the letter we need is not between G and M, which is 3 before and 3 after the J. So we need a letter outside that range. Let's try S. Now we need a letter outside the range S through Y. How about H? I like sheen. Ooh, okay, so yellow means we are within 3, and otherwise we have a bunch of grays. Let's try D, E, L, V. Oh, no, not E. I was going to do delve, but... Huh, maybe not D. How about C? No, I don't like C. Oh, I was going to do being, and again, it's not quite right. Oh, belly. Okay, so the E is correct. We've narrowed down our range for the first letter quite a lot. What am I doing? N-E... O. That doesn't seem right. I liked F. Oh, femur. Femur's good. Yeah, femur. A lot of times you get it narrowed down to where there's really just one option. So that went pretty well. Getting it in 3 is my usual. Do we have stats here? Yeah, but okay. So most of them I get it in 3 guesses. Sometimes I get it in 2. I've never gotten it in 1. People are sometimes asking to see my Wordle stats, and look, if you want to see my Wordle stats, sometimes they appear on Patreon. I don't see a reason I need to go out of my way for that. But there they are. And we're going to try Verticle. Verticle is one I have not done on a video before. I have been playing it by myself to get some practice. And it's, again, the same as Wordle, except you guess words and they appear vertically, but each column represents, like, the first column represents the first letter, the second column represents the second letter. So if you get a yellow, it means that letter's in the word, it's just not in that position. First, second, third, fourth, by the column rather than by where it appears in the word you guessed. So it will make more sense after I guess a word, and we will use femur. I like chaining my guesses like that. Femur's not a bad start anyway. Okay, so this means the word starts with U, because the U appears in the first column, and it has an E in it, but obviously E and U can't both be first. So we have a word that starts with U and has an E in it. So I'm going to go to upset, just because that's the first thing that comes to mind. Okay, so S is second. There's no P or T. So we have U, S, and there's an E in there somewhere. So then the option is to keep trying to guess the word or guess another word that will help you collect letters. So there's an E in it, like usher? Oh, there's no R. This is weird. US. Maybe usage? Oh, usage is good, because that has an E in it. Nice. Okay, so that means I got it. So all of those letters appear in the word, and in that order. So you get 5 guesses, and then you guess the word horizontally on your 6th guess if you haven't gotten it yet. But if you get it, it just gives it to you. So that was pretty quick. I did not expect to get that so quickly. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this lovely Saturday. I hope you're having a good month. It is almost over. Next month is August. School starts up again for the kids soon. And that should be interesting. I will see you all next week for another round of word games. Have a great one. I want to shout out my patrons, especially my Explorer tier patron, Shannon. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, go check out my Patreon if you haven't. Bye for now.